This is BBC One, and in 5 minutes, the main evening news. There now follows a party political broadcast by the Labour Party.
What will happen if Labour win the next election? What kind of country will we live in?
Tonight I'll try and answer those questions. But at the end of this broadcast, if you still have more questions to ask, I'll give you a phone number to call and ask me directly. I care about what's happening to this country, about increasing job insecurity, about the rising crime rate, about falling standards of education for our children, about our National Health Service. I know you care about those things too, and tonight I intend to answer hard questions about what Labour will do about them in government. We're not promising the earth. We are promising what we know we can deliver. And tonight, I'm giving you just 5 examples of the pledges we will make, pointers to the type of change we want. In each case, we say what we will do and how we will pay for it. And in the manifesto will, of course, come more. We will cut class sizes to 30 or under for all 5, 6 and 7-year-olds by phasing out the old assisted places scheme, which subsidizes private education. We will get 250,000 under 25-year-olds off the dole and into work, paid for by a windfall levy on the excess profits of the privatized monopoly utilities. We will cut National Health Service waiting lists, treating an extra 100,000 patients as a first step by scrapping the internal market and using the first £100 million wasted on NHS red tape. We will introduce a fast-track punishment scheme for persistent young offenders by halving the time it takes to get them charged and sentenced. We will set tough rules for public spending and borrowing and ensure low inflation, strengthening the economy so that interest rates are as low as possible. Our aim is rising prosperity for all in a stable, low inflation economy in which we make British families, hammered by conservative tax rises, better off with Labour. More jobs, more nurses, smaller classes, safer streets, success in business. These are the issues that matter to you. They're the issues that matter to me too. Mine is the first generation to grow up not knowing if our children will be better off than we are. The first generation to fear for the improvement of our children's education and for our parents' care in old age. It shouldn't be like this. Britain is a great country. It's full of talented people, capable of competing with anyone in the world. Our potential is limitless. Yet because the Conservatives only act for and care about a few people at the top, we're falling behind other countries. Our pledge to you is simple. New Labour will give new life to Britain. You'll find our plans in this document. New Labour, New Life for Britain, which you can get by calling the number at the end of the broadcast. My colleagues and I will then be going out and about in Britain to discuss these ideas with you. I want to know what you think. I want you to know what kind of people we are, what kind of government we'd be. I would also like to give you one of these cards. It spells out these early pledges that we're making tonight. Keep it so that you know what you are voting for. And if we win, keep it to make sure we deliver on what we promise. I promise you now that we will deliver. We have changed the Labour Party. Now the Labour Party wants to earn your trust to change Britain. New Labour, New Life for Britain. Your country, my country. Together we can build New Britain. To ask me how, phone this number now.
To talk to Tony Blair in person about these pledges or for a copy of the document and pledge card, call 0990 300 900 now.
That was a party political broadcast by the Labour Party, repeated tonight at 10:30 on BBC Two.